Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to rank the Magic the Gathering 2025 sets. I went through every set that's been revealed so far, and I read the very limited amount of information we have on each one, and decided it'd be fun to rank them based purely on my hype level. As I go through my ranking, go ahead and share yours down in the comments down below, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we got a bunch more Magic videos coming up, and please give this video a thumbs up. It helps that YouTube algorithm. There are 7 sets to go through, and we're going to start from the bottom, so let's talk about the set I'm least excited for first. So at the bottom of the list is Aetherdrift. This is without a doubt the one I'm the least excited for. Not the biggest fan of this racing theme. The only thing that might get me excited is if they have a racing mechanic like win condition, which they haven't revealed yet, but if they come out with some kind of new game mode, a new way to play the game that's focused on being the fastest player or something like that in some kind of way, that could get me excited. But so far, everything I've seen of it just doesn't really speak to me. The next one on my list is this little guy right over here, the Unannounced Universe Beyond. The set that we have literally no information on, not even what the title is more exciting to me than Aetherdrift. I don't know what it's going to be, but Universe Beyond does mean that it's based on a world that already exists. So it's not a Magic set, basically like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, Lord of the Rings, or anything like that. And there's a lot of endless possibilities as to what it could be, but I feel like the chances of it being something I'm excited for is more likely than the Aetherdrift. Based on what we've seen so far, again, Fallout, Assassin's Creed, Final Fantasy, Spider-Man, feels like they're speaking to me with all the Universe Beyond, so hopefully this is another one that's just as exciting. Number 5 on our list is Innistrad Remastered. I've done a lot of videos already about this. My hype level's kind of going up and down. Some of the art style that I see really speaks to me, like those movie poster variants, but other times I see and I'm like, it's not the most exciting stuff there, but I am excited enough to make it into the top 5, more than Aetherdrift for sure, and obviously the Universe Beyond, we don't have a lot of information. There's no commander decks, no bundles, these are just boosters, so I'm curious to see on the collector side how it's going to work out. I have mixed feelings on that Edgar character being like the main one, but again, I wasn't there for the original. I don't actually know when the original Innistrad came out. So this, once I actually have the cards in hand, I might like it way more or just dislike it very much. So I have to wait and see, but it is in my top 5. Number 4 on our list is Tarkir Dragonstorm. I hope I said that correctly. And I'm really excited for this one. I'd say from here on, all of my top 4 are sets that I'm actually very, very pumped to get. Even if I wasn't a content creator, I will probably go out of my way to buy these. I am a huge fan and I love dragons, so I'm really curious to see what they're going to do here. Apparently it's a plane that has already existed in the past, the Tarkir set, and obviously with the new set we're going to be getting a lot of dragons. They talked about clans, so a lot of it seems really exciting. The reason why it's number 4, not higher on my list, is because I already have cards that are dragons, and so I'm curious to see what else they add to it, but they're obviously focusing on, it says right there, fight dragons with dragons. So really cool stuff. Really excited for this one. But the top 3 are new things. So let's get into it. Quick little bonus to our ranking here. Secret Lair SpongeBob SquarePants cards. I am so excited for this. It's not an official set. There's not going to be a bunch of like bundles and commander decks and boosters. It's just going to be a quick set that you can get, like the Marvel Super Drop or any of the other ones you can see on my channel. I did a couple unboxing, but I'm actually pretty excited and curious to see what these cards are going to look like. So if I had to rank it, I'd put it right here, right below my top 3, but obviously it's not a full set, and it's going to be Secret Lair, which is going to be super expensive, so I don't want to make it a part of the official ranking, but you can add it to yours as well. Number 3 on our list is Edge of Eternities, the space science fantasy theme, which we don't have a lot of information on, but I am really, really curious about this. The only reason why this is above Dragonstorm is that I feel like this is going to be a lot of new stuff. With the Dragonstorm, we can kind of know what to expect. Dragons, but with this I actually don't know what they're gonna do. It could come out and be super lame, but right now my excitement is really high for this because I am really curious to see how are they gonna have like aliens in this, the science fantasy stuff, the like futuristic style, I'm gonna guess. I don't really know what they're gonna do, but it does get me excited to see they're gonna do something different, and that gets me really excited. So you guys probably already guessed what my top 2 are, but yes, they're both Universe Beyond sets. Number 2 is the Final Fantasy, one of my favorite franchises of video games of all time, and I cannot wait to see what they do with the Magic set. I know a lot of people are gonna post in the comments who are very upset that they have Universe Beyond in their Magic, but hey, This is what gets people like me into Magic, and a lot of other people are going to be picking up Magic the Gathering for the first time because of Final Fantasy and because of my number one most excited as well. I cannot wait to introduce this game, Magic, to more friends of mine who love Final Fantasy and are going to be excited to jump in because of these cards. But not even talking about the promotional side, I think the art's going to just look gorgeous. Final Fantasy is one of the most beautiful video games. Every single release, their game just looks more and more gorgeous, and I can't wait to see how they're going to transition that over into the art and what kind of abilities. I really hope we get commander decks and the whole shebang with this. I don't want just boosters. I want them to be a full set, and if it is, it's going to be so exciting to collect. And Final Fantasy is such a huge universe that I feel like this is not going to be a one and done. We're probably going to get a lot of it. I know there's already a Final Fantasy TCG. It's not great, so I'm very excited to see this with Magic the Gathering. And my number one is Marvel's Spider-Man. I know a lot of people are going to be upset, another universe beyond, but look, if it wasn't for the announcement that Magic the Gathering was partnering up with Marvel, I wouldn't be playing Magic the Gathering. This is the reason I got into it. This is the reason I started researching and getting information about what is Magic the Gathering all about, was because they announced this partnership and that they were going to be releasing cards, collectible cards and playing cards, obviously, of Marvel, and I'm as a huge fan of it. I needed to just jump in and find out, and here we are now 6 or 7 months later, and I love this game and I cannot wait to start playing with these. I have a little bit of concerns. I really hope that the set is not just 4 commander decks being Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man 20. Like, I really hope they mix and match and put some villains in there, just have like different sets. So that's my biggest concern at the moment, is that it's all going to be Spider characters as the commanders. I hope we get a couple of villains. But man, I cannot wait for this to get started. I know this is just the beginning. We got the super drop with the 4 or 5 sets, but they have said they're going to have even more Marvel sets coming in the future. But starting with Spider-Man is awesome. Same as what I said with Final Fantasy. This is going to get more players into the game, and that gets me excited to see Magic the Gathering get like a boom. And I know, I've read your comments. I know a lot of people who are huge into Magic do not like the Universe Beyonds, but you need to understand that this is the way they're going to get new eyes on the product, new players, and that's going to help everybody enjoy the game even more. So not just as a content creator, who means that a lot more people are going to be invested into the game, but as a player, this is without a doubt my number one most excited set of 2025. And that's my ranking of the sets coming out in 2025. What's yours? Tell me in the comments. Do you agree with mine? Do you disagree? Let me know everything in the comments down below. Respectfully, I read all of them and the jerks are gonna get removed. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.